Hi Ranko, Ivan Esquivel from Futbol Total here in Mexico. You'll be facing Cruz Azul, one of the most popular teams, one of the most important teams here in Mexico and in the continent, winning 6 times the championship. But you faced very important teams throughout the season. You faced Monterrey, you have faced Inter Miami, Messi, Ramos. What's the difference of what you can do different here in a final that it's a completely different scenario?
Oh, yeah. There's a few things. We had games against big teams, this year. As you said, Monterrey, Pumas also was really hard. Inter Miami, but I think Cruz Azul is a special team. They're for a reason in this final, I saw they had in the last 25 games or so, they had 1 or 2 losses. So they're a really organized team. They know how to play important games. They know how to win games. They know how to win this competition, as you said, 6 times. But yeah, I think we're for the reason also here in the final, and we believe in ourselves. We think we've been really good this season. We've been really good in this competition. We won a few rounds even here in Mexico, one in this stadium. So we know what we need to do to have a result. So we'll try to do that tomorrow and try to win this trophy.
Hi, I have one question. Vancouver is the third club in Canada, plays the third final in Concacaf Champions Tournament. So for this club, what is not exactly emotions or feelings, but what is the real mission for tomorrow? Because it's a really complex. The other last 2 finals was the 2 big clubs, Mexican, and now Cruz Azul is one of the third games, the third clubs who has more expectative to wins. But for Vancouver, what is the expectative to win tomorrow, or what is the project for tomorrow?
We know what this game brings for us. This is probably the biggest game in our club. As you said, two Canadian teams already played in the final. They didn't win, so there's also one more thing for us to achieve tomorrow, to write even a little bit more history, to be the first Canadian team, to be the only second team, I think, in MLS that won this trophy. So, yeah, as I said, Cruz Azul is a great team, but we came here to show what we can do, and to write some history for ourselves. They're gonna try to do the same. They're gonna be ready, prepared, but we don't need any extra motivation in being in the final. We know we have experienced team, the players that played already games like this, especially this season. We show that we can compete, and that's all it is about. It's a big game. We can feel the buzz around it, but we try just to stay calm, to think about the things that we need on the pitch. And we're gonna have training today. Try to feel a little bit how it feels here to be on the field, and it's gonna help us to be ready for tomorrow.
Hi, Ranko, right over here. Taking into account your good record against Mexican teams in this competition and after eliminating one in this stadium, how confident do you feel about getting another win, we could say, on this exact venue, and how difficult it is for Vancouver to play here in Mexico City?
It's amazing. This is a historic stadium. Brings a lot of history, not only in football matches, also sport by itself. So we already have good memories in this stadium, and it's gonna stay with us for the rest of our careers. But tomorrow it can change. Tomorrow it can be it's gonna be one of the nicest stadiums in our lives, or it's gonna be one of the stadiums we're gonna be sad. But I hope we can do it, because we did it last time and it was amazing feeling. We all remember celebrations after the game here against Pumas. So I hope it can be the same tomorrow, and that we can go home with that feeling that we made something special.
Here. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi. How are you?
Thank you.
On the same line, what do you think about the final not being played at a neutral stadium, at neutral country?
It can help only us, because we play away from our stadium no matter what. maybe it can be positive for us that they don't play in their stadium. They play here, but they already played more games than us here, so I don't think it's gonna be too much of a difference. They're here in their city, you know. They know all conditions that comes with the game. So we'll see tomorrow. We have, as I said, training is important to take, just to adapt a little bit, just to feel the atmosphere, feel the all things around the game. So I don't think, and in one game anything can happen. So I don't think it's a big thing.
Okay, and we have last question here.
Hi, Germán Golarte from by RCM News, Mexico
Hello.
City. Hello. I want to know, please, what do you know about, especially the Mexican Football League? Your teams, your fans, etc.
I know it's amazingly, you know, there's a lot of good teams, especially this year. I've been following it more, and I saw that the teams are really aggressive. They like to play offensive football. They like to play good football. Fans are amazing. Atmosphere is always good here in Mexico, and I honestly love playing here. I played now in a few stadiums here, and it's always been nice feeling, nice atmosphere to play. Cruz Azul is one of they were really good in Mexican League this season. They lost, I saw, in the semi-final, but it doesn't change that they had an amazing season, and there's a lot of quality teams, and it's nice that in this competition we can feel other games than MLS games.